Rachel usually has a question first, but she's probably twittering.
First question on the left side, Mark.
Rafer, Stan left you, went down the stretch without a point guard in the last game. You couldn't have taken that as a compliment. How'd you feel about it, and how'd you bounce back?
Well, you know, he told us he was looking for somebody that maybe get out there, maybe find a rhythm, stick some shots. You know, the first 2 games, myself, Jameer, was struggling to do so. And Stan and I have a great relationship. He understands that he's just trying to coach to win games. I'm trying to play and help him win games and help this team. Never once take it personal. I think the first game, I just said that it was a rhythm thing because I never had that done before. I never played like that. And then the second game, I was able to find a flow in the game but not hit shots. And tonight, I was able to make shots.
Rachel?
Taking a break here. You and I talked this morning about the conversation you had with Stan. Stan was just in here talking about it as well. He said that his great advice to you was play your game. How did you play your game in this game?
Well, I was aggressive from start to finish. I was able to mix it up. That's what I do best instead of just standing on the three-point line. I think that's what you guys saw in me in the first 2 games, just standing on the three-point line as if I was Ray Allen or somebody. But tonight I was able to penetrate, get to the floater, get to the foul line, shoot the pull-up jumper, shoot the 3, find open men. The bad thing tonight, I had a lot of turnovers, and the next game I try to bring that down.
And what you guys shot an NBA record in the finals, 62.5%. What was working so well offensively for you guys tonight in general?
Well, tonight offensively, we played more speed, more energy on the offensive end. We were able to get down the floor, push it, a lot of pick and roll, which is our game. Find Dwight. Dwight's double team, he kicks it out. We get wide open 3s. If they don't double team, Dwight goes one-on-one. They were fouling him. He was going to the line and making. The bad thing, we shot 62.5% and almost lost the game. So we got to find a way to defend these guys, stop fouling Kobe on 3-point shots and pull-up jumpers. That's something we're going to look at film tomorrow and work on.
Chris, over on that.
Rafer way back in the corner. Stan said his pep talk to you was limited to, all he said was play your game. And that was it. He said it took me 2 days to come up with that, and that's all it was. What about yourself? What did you say to yourself in terms of self-motivation to get yourself going in this game?
Well, I think I told myself the same thing, especially after game 2. It's disappointing to go out there and not play the style of play that I'm accustomed to doing, the style of play that's allowed me to get to this point in the NBA, and the style of play that's allowed me to be successful individually and as a team. And I think that was the most motivating thing, not only coaches said, and that's something I told myself, is to go out and one, enjoy, have fun. You're playing in the NBA Finals, a dream come true, and just let it all hang out. And I was able to get out there tonight and just, from start to finish, continue to attack not only a half-court offense, but a fast break offense.
Rafer, obviously, here in the middle, is a must-win for the Orlando Magic. What's the locker room like after the win?
Believe it or not, the locker room's been kind of the same after both losses. We understand what we need to do, and that's the beauty of this team. We don't hang our heads. We encourage each other. We get on each other. We're able to take constructive criticism from one another. I think that's the best thing about this team. The locker room tonight is obviously happier because of the victory, but we understand it's still another must-win game come Thursday.
Skip, a lot of people will say it's a difference playing home and away. Is it a difference for you?
Kind of. You know, you're in your own bed. You can do your own thing, as opposed to being on the road and hiding because of so much we have to do on the road, and you don't want to just rip and run on the road. You want to get your rest, stay off your feet. Here, you want to get your rest, stay off your feet, but at least you're in the confines of your own home. That's the only difference. But you know, one thing about basketball, if you can play, you can play. If you can't, you can't. And, you know, this league is full of guys that can play.
John in the back left.
Rafer, the first 2 games, how shocking was it that you guys didn't shoot the ball well? And was it just a matter of time tonight that it kind of broke through for the team?
It was shocking because we're a team that does shoot well. We're getting good shots. They were doubling Dwight in the Staples Center both nights. He was making good passes out. Turkoglu was making good passes. Rashad found his rhythm in the game too. Turk found his rhythm, but then we still needed the rest of us. Here tonight, they were giving us the same shots. We're making the same plays, and this league is a make-and-miss league. First 2 games, I'm missing. I look horrible. Tonight, I'm making. I look good. So that's what this league's about. So make-and-miss league.
Chris, third row.
Skip, the distribution of minutes looked a lot like what people thought they would before the series started. You going 36, Jameer backing you up going 11. How much did the continuity that you had, play the whole first quarter, come out, come back in, same thing in the second half, how much did that help you throughout the course of this game?
I think I helped myself with that one. I think making shots, coach leaves me in the game. Missing shots, he pulls me out. But we need Jameer to get going. And he encourages me. I encourage him. We need him to get going, be the Jameer of old. I know it's hard psychologically because of the injury coming back after a 4.5-month layoff. But the minutes, again, after the first game, it was just a thing of find a rhythm and stay in it, stay in the flow. In the way the first game went, it was hard to gather a flow, but never once disappointed, upset, or furious about the situation because Stan is trying to coach to win. And tonight, I was in a rhythm from start to finish, and I don't think if he sat me a court, I don't think tonight would have bothered me going back in because I felt great all night.
Thank you, Rafer.
Thank you.